Namaskar. Today I am going to highlight some of the glorious and proud parts of history of Nepal. Nepal, a nation nestled in the heart of the Himalayas, boasts a history as captivating and diverse as its majestic landscapes. From ancient civilizations to modern times, Nepal's history is a tapestry woven with threads of conquest, cultural exchange, and spiritual enlightenment. Nepal, a sovereign nation ensconced within the embrace of the Himalayas, stands as a living testament to the captivating interplay between history and geography. Its majestic landscapes mirror the grandeur of its past, woven intricately with the threads of the conquest, cultural fusion, and spiritual awakening. Through the course of millennia, Nepal's history has evolved into a rich tapestry, captivating the imagination and evoking profound pride in its inhabitants. I will embark on a journey through the epochs of Nepal's past, unearthing its layers of significance and highlighting the source of unwavering national pride. The origins of Nepal's history are traced back to the mists of antiquity, where the fertile Kathmandu Valley nurtured the growth of the Kirata dynasty around 800 BC. These ancient rulers laid the groundwork for Nepal's cultural heritage, while Buddhism flourished as a beacon of spiritual enlightenment. The revered monasteries of Swayambunatha and Lumbini became epicenters of devotion and pilgrimage, engraving Nepal's significance in the hearts of the faithful across the world. This era was a testament to the harmonious interplay between spiritual aspirations and earthly existence. The medieval period witnessed the emergence of the Malla kings, who ruled over a mosaic of city-states within the Kathmandu Valley, akin to the master artisans. These rulers crafted an environment of artistic and architectural innovation. The pagoda-style structures that dotted the landscape became symbols of Nepal's distinct aesthetic identity, born from the fusion of Hindu and Buddhist influences. This period not only showcased Nepal's creative prowess, but also fostered a cultural milieu that continues to resonate through the ages, illuminating the depth of the nation's historical legacy. The 18th century marked a transformative phase in Nepal's history with the accents of King Prithvinarayan Shah of Gorkha. The audacious vision of unifying the fragmented territories into a cohesive nation that led to the Gorkha conquests, or the unified modern Nepal, a defining moment that forged the foundation of modern Nepal. King Prithvinarayan Shah's legacy reverberates as a testament to Nepal's territorial integrity and the resilience of its people. This unification wasn't merely political, it was a unification of diverse cultures, languages, and traditions under the umbrella of a shared national identity. The 19th and 20th centuries saw Nepal grapple with challenges that tested its spirit. The Nepal-Britain War of the early 19th century exposed the national and domestic pride and exploration and the spirit to fight against the external powers, resulting in territorial losses but ultimately preserving Nepal's sovereignty. The overthrow of the Rana regime in 1951 marked a turning point in the history of modern Nepal that ushered in a constitutional monarchy and a pathway to parliamentary democracy. Nepal's modern journey is one of adapting to change, standing tall as a diverse nation that embraces its past while envisioning a promising future. Nepal's history is a canvas painted with the hues of time, blending the ancient with the modern, the spiritual with the secular, and the challenges with the times. Its landscapes mirror the grandeur of its past, and its people carry the legacy of generations, from the Kirata dynasty to King Prithvinarayan Shah's unification, from the Malla kings and artistic legacy to the modern democratic transition. Nepal's history is an embodiment of resilience, cultural richness, and unwavering pride. As the nation continues to tread its path, it does so with an eye on the horizon while cherishing the threads that bind its glorious past with his promising future. The annals of Nepal's history strays far back to antiquity. The Kathmandu Valley, a cradle of civilization, witnessed the rise of the Kirata dynasty around 800 BC. As Kirata kings governed the land, they laid the groundwork for the rich cultural heritage that would become synonymous with Nepal. Buddhism flourished during this period, and monasteries like Swayambunatha and Lumbini, the birthplace of the Lord Buddha, became significant centers of spirituality and pilgrimage. Nepal's history unfolds like the pages of an ancient manuscript, with its origins stretching back to the mists of antiquity. The heart of this storied land, the Kathmandu Valley, emerged as a cradle of civilization where the very fabric of the nation began to take shape around 800 BC. The stage was set for a dynasty that would etch its mark upon the annals of time, the Kirata dynasty. As these early rulers ascended to power, they cast the seeds of the cultural heritage and would come to define Nepal's identity in the modern stage. These foundational years nurtured the roots from which the nation's rich tapestry of traditions and beliefs would later blossom. Under the reign of the Kirata kings, Nepal underwent a period of dynamic growth and cultural exchange. The valley's fertile lands became not only a source of sustenance but also a fertile ground for the germination of art, philosophy, and spirituality. As the Kirata kings governed the land, they unwittingly became stewards of an emerging cultural phenomena. The epoch of the Kirata dynasty left an indelible mark on the Nepal's ethos. Its impact reverberated beyond its immediate reign, resonating through centuries as a testament to the spiritual resilience of the people. The monastic enclaves established during this era were more than physical structures. They became living repositories of faith, wisdom, and human connection. The echoes of the Buddhist teachings that resonated through the corridors of these monasteries contributed to the distinctive spiritual identity that Nepal is celebrated for today. The Kirata dynasty, in its embrace of culture and spirituality, laid the very foundations upon which Nepal's subsequent historical chapters would be written. As we reflect on the legacy of the Kirata dynasty, we are reminded that their reign was not just a chapter in history, but an integral part of the ongoing journey. The cultural heritage they nurtured acted as a torchbearer, illuminating the path for the centuries that followed. The monastic complexes they patronized continued to stand as testament to their enduring contributions, offering a glimpse into a time when spiritual spirits and cultural flourishing were inextricably linked. These foundational years have shaped Nepal's narrative, reminding us that the threads of history are written and woven with a continuous threads of cultural, spiritual, and social evolution.